This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Now, today we are going to start with the second one, which is known as Unit 1, second chapter, Power Query Editor. We are going to shape data using input as Excel. So we are going to take Excel as input, we are going to take it. And next class MySQL, next class SQL Server, like that. We are going to work with the different databases we are going to work with. So first we are trying to start with the Excel we are trying to start with. Now let me open this one. Everyone able to open the material by following this GitHub link. I think yesterday I shared GitHub link. People who joined today, I am sharing now in the chart. Let me share in the chart. In the GoToMeeting chat, I shared one link. Can you please open that one? Everyone, please open that one. Everyone able to see the link? This link I shared to people. Once you opened, in the right side corner, there is a star symbol which is known as bookmark this tab. Click on that one. That URL will be saved into your bookmarks. Okay. Now today I'm going to, you can go and you can click on the Unit 1 second chapter. You can click on it so that this chapter will be open for you. Here we are going to see this chapter. Everyone able to see this chapter? Once you are able to see it, let me know. Power Query Editor chapter in your laptops, you are able to open it or not? Yeah, we are in the once you are in this page, right? Whatever I shared in the GoToMeeting, this is the link what I shared it. In this one, you can notice first unit, second chapter. First unit, second chapter. In that one, Power Query Editor shape data using Excel. That's what one. Yeah, this is good. You are pinging in the chat. Okay, everyone can ping in the chat, or you can speak directly also, whatever you feel comfortable. Thank you. Now we are going for working with the MS Excel. So let us go and try to get the data. Then we are going for the file. Then we are going for the Excel. You can connect with any database from this space only we are going to connect with. To make this simplified, in front of me also some people are sitting. So I'll give control to them. I will ask him to do this work. By following this one is going to do this work. And I will be there to give the running commentary about it. Yep, Tarun, please take this on and try to open whatever it's saying first number 1 point. Open Power BI desktop it's saying. So open the Power BI desktop. Okay, everyone able to see point number 1 under the import Scott data from Excel, right? So we are trying to open Power BI desktop, we are trying to open. In Power BI, we are going to learn only 2 components. One is known as Power BI desktop. Second is known as Power BI service. Power BI service. These 2 components only are going to learn about it. Now you can see this is the one yellow screen we are seeing, right? This is the kind of introduction window kind of thing. Here you can see what is new, and you can see forums, and you can see Power BI blog, and you can see tutorials. Okay, these all are the informations what we have it. And also recently used things also you can see here, Tarun1.pbx. Tarun, please keep your cursor wherever I am reading. Wherever I am reading. Then PBA05. These all are the reports what we recently worked on. And the top also you can see get the data from here. But anyhow, I don't want to use this at this point of time. So you can close this yellow screen. You can close this yellow screen. To close that one, keep your cursor in the header, move down, you'll see the, yeah, that is the one. Beautiful. Now we want to get that data. So if you closely observe, What are the menu options we are seeing it? What are the menu options we are seeing it? Everyone, what are the menu options we are seeing it? So you can notice we have the home, then we have the view, then we have the modeling, then we have the help. These are the menu options what we are seeing here, right? It is kind of only one screen you are going to play around it. If you know the screen, I can say you know Power BI desktop. All you need to know is whatever options we have on the screen, you need to learn everything you need to learn about it. Let me give quickly what are the components we have on the screen. So I can say this one, whatever we are seeing, this is a number one that is known as menu bar. Menu bar, this is the number one. And once you click on the home or view or modeling, whatever we are going to get, these components, this is known as, this is number two. This number two one is called as toolbar. That is called as toolbar. And we have here, this is the main work area actually, the space, whatever we have it, the space, whatever we have it, this is known as third one, that is a main work area. That is where we are going to work majorly. There is a major work area. And fourth, you can notice here we have here filters pan is available. That is known as filters window. And fifth, you can notice here, this is where we have, it is a visualizations. We are going to develop visualizations over there. And sixth, we are going to get down the line fields. Fields is nothing but there is a place where you are going to see down the line your tables, and we are going to see in that place columns, we are going to see it. And you can notice here these buttons are available, right? The seventh, which is known as properties, whatever you are selecting down the line, those properties we are going to change over there. Like you want to increase the size of the data, you want to change the colors, or you want to do something else, everything we are going to do from the seventh sub window that is known as properties. And also, if you closely observe, I have here something which is known as this one. This is known as eighth one, which is called as model. We are going to create over there dimensional modeling. Okay, facts and dimensions. We are going to create the relationships. We are going to create over there. I'll talk about what you mean by model, what you mean by dimension, what you mean by fact. Those things later. And you can see this one. This is the data page where you are going to see the data. And this is the report page where you're going to work majorly, you're going to work on it. Am I clear? Now, everyone got chance to see what are the different options we have here, right? Now, I would like to ask you people, let me clear the screen first. I'm clearing. Now, in the menu bar, which option is clicked now? Very simple question I asked. In the menu bar, what option is clicked? This is a home you clicked, right? Home relevant. These are the options we are seeing it. Now, this is the view relevant options. These are the options we are seeing. This is a modeling relevant options are these things. This is the help relevant options are these are the things. Total, we have 4 menu options, we have it. Majorly, we are going to work with the home option we are going to work with. In the home, yes, Tarun, please click on the get data. So you double click on the get data, we are going to get one window. That window is known as get data window. We are going to get it. So yeah, we got here one window which is known as get data. Here they maintained sources category wise they maintained. Suppose file relevant things you want to access, there is a file category like Excel files, comma separated values, that is nothing but CSV. CSV means comma separated values. CSV means comma separated values. Next we have here XML files. Next we have here JSON files. Next we have here folder. In a folder we have a number of files are available. You can go and you can access. Even PDF also you can go and you can access. Something next one, SharePoint folder also you can access it. As this all SharePoint also part of the Microsoft, so they given tight integration they provided. Suppose you want to work with the databases, there is a database option. You can click on that. You can notice SQL Server database, you can communicate, Access database, you can communicate. What else not? Whatever databases we have in the market at this point of time, almost all the databases they provided here. Oracle, okay, the Teradata and SAP HANA. These are some famous things you might be seeing in the market. You are able to see it. Even you're trying to provide some cloud components also, like we can say Amazon Redshift. Okay, we have the Amazon Redshift they provided here. Okay, and if you want to go for Impala, there is a big data component. Impala also they provided. So a number of things they provided. Let us move on to the cloud platform, Azure. Go to the Azure. There you can see Azure, whatever components we have, tight integration they given, easily we can able to access it. Nowadays, social media is growing like anything, and each company is coming with some cloud interface. There is reason some online services also they are providing here. For example, we want to do some analysis using LinkedIn. There is a LinkedIn connectivity also we have here. If you go down LinkedIn, we are able to observe it. Go down, then we see the LinkedIn, we are going to see it. Yeah, there is a LinkedIn Sales Navigator beta version, we have it. Even some of the people might be knowing about GitHub. GitHub also they provide here. So mostly what I want to say is here, yesterday we studied one point, did you remember or not? It supports 100 plus sources, I said. This is what the meaning of source. You name it what database you want it, the database readily available here. The database readily available here. Now, at this point of time, I said I'm going to work with the Excel. So go to the file and select the Excel. Select the Excel. Now, before clicking on the connect, I want to say where is my Excel and what data we have inside that Excel I want to know. Okay, so already I downloaded whatever GitHub I shown to you people, that GitHub I downloaded into my local system I downloaded. That is available in the folder. Go to that folder where we have this Excel files, where you downloaded things. You don't know how to go to that one. Go to the Windows Explorer. Windows Explorer. Okay, documents. Okay. Then desktop. Then we have Tarun PBI. Tarun PBI. Open that. Then you can see Power BI Master. There you can notice these are the documents what we are seeing on our browser. Same thing we downloaded here. In this one, the data will be available in the lab data folder. Go to the lab data, and I organized here lab 1, lab 2 like that. So we are going to work with the lab 1. Go to the lab 1. Here I am seeing one of the file which is known as scott.data.xlsx file is available. This is the file today we are going to use it. Now try to open the Scott data XLSX. Just first we'll observe it. What we have the data inside this one. Yeah, it's trying to open. Now click on the close. Then enable editing. In the top, we have enable editing. Okay. Now you can notice and tell me how many sheets we have in this Excel. Online folks, how many sheets we have in this Excel? 4 sheets. That's correct. So you can notice this is what I mean to say sheet here. EMP is a one sheet, DEPT is a one sheet, salary is a one sheet. Okay, and we have here sheet 1 is a one sheet. Total we have 4 sheets are available. Each sheet will act as a one table for us. In BI tool, we are going to see EMP as a one table, DPT as a one table, and SalGrid as a one table, something like that. We are going to see it. Time being, the sheet 1 is not needed to me. I can go ahead and I can delete it. I don't want that one. Yes, Tarun, please delete that sheet 1. Right click on that sheet 1. Then we have the option called as delete it. Click on the delete. Very good. We have only 3 sheets are available now: EMP, DEPT, SalGrade. These 3 sheets I am going to work on it. These 3 sheets I am going to work on it. Let us going to work on those 3 sheets. Okay, go to your Power BI window now. Go to your Power BI window now. Yes, now we are in the Power BI window. Click on the connect and select here SCOT-data.xls. By the way, did you save that Excel? Go to the SCOT data. Did you save this one? No, right? Go to the file menu and save it. Save it. Yes, now you saved it. We have 3 sheets are available. We are going to access it. Go ahead and browse it. Yes, we are in the already lab data, lab 1, SCOT-data.xls, open. You can notice I am able to see here 3 sheets: DEPT, EMP, SalGrade. So there one sheet is appearing as a one table to me. For example, if you created one more sheet in the Excel, then here one more table will appear. Go to the Excel sheet once. Go to the Excel sheet once. Then create one more sheet. And okay, save it. Save it. Save it. How to save Excel? You don't know? Just now we saved it. Go to the file menu, then save it. Now go to the Power BI window. Go to the Power BI window. Refresh it. See here, now we got here sheet 1 also, we are able to see it. What I mean to say is how many sheets we have over there, immediately that many things we are going to see here. Online folks, is it clear? Any questions as of now? No. Good. Now I don't want the sheet 1, just temporary purpose we created. Go ahead and delete the sheet 1 from the Excel. Delete it. Then save it. Right. Now go to the again Power BI, refresh it. If you refresh, the sheet 1 will not able to see it. Now I want to see DEPT data. Let's click on the DEPT. Now you can notice I have 3 columns: DEPT number, DNAME, and LOC. These are the 3 columns what you are seeing. Next we are seeing here EMP. In the EMP we have EMP number, ENAME up to last we have it. Next select the SalGrade. Now we're able to see grade, low sal, high sal, something like that we are seeing it. So what I want to say is here, we have the 3 tables and 3 tables corresponding data, we are seeing it. I want these 3 things for my report development. So select all 3 tables, check boxes. Yep. Yes, that's the way you are going to select it. Now if you see in the bottom, there are how many options we have, online folks? Load, transform data, and cancel. 3 options we have, right? 3 options. So how Microsoft is saying is Power BI can able to do some ETL also, some transformations also, it can able to do it. some transformations also it can able to do it. That's how Microsoft is saying it. For that reason, they also provide a transform data they provided. One of the problem, I will show it here. Go to the EMP here just to see the data. In the commission column, we are seeing some null value, right? It is a problem or not? We are seeing some null value. That is a problem. I don't want that null values over there. So I need to change that null to 0. How I can do that one? That is nothing but one kind of transformation. We are transforming nulls into 0. To do that kind of things, we need to go for transform data. Click on the transform data. Now we are clicking on the transform data. We got one window now. It is a separate window actually. You can see now I have two windows are available on my screen. This is the window one thing which is known as Power Query Editor window, and this is the Power BI desktop window. This is a separate window. We got it now the moment you click on the transform data. It is a Power Query Editor window. Are you clear about it? This is the Power Query Editor window. What we got it, Power Query Editor window, and our Power BI desktop window is remains available in the back. It is available. Using this Power Query Editor window, we are going to do some kind of transformation, some kind of calculations. We are going to do it. Okay, let us see what type of transformations, what type of calculations we can do it using this Power Query Editor window. Okay, that's cool. We understand now. We got here one window that is known as Power Query Editor window. Let us go and try to see here in the Power Query Editor window. I am having here EMP table. Select the EMP table. Select the EMP table. And I want to ask here something again here. In this window, how many windows you are seeing it? How many sub windows you are seeing it? In this one, how many sub windows you are seeing it? As usual, you know, this is the menu that is no change. This is called as menu bar. That has no change. That is known as menu bar. That has no change. And this piece is known as, everyone aware of it already. This is second one that is known as toolbar. This is called as toolbar. And you can notice this total window, whatever we have it is called as, what is this one? Queries window. Each table will act as a one query. How many tables we have? 3 tables. So we got here 3 queries, we got it. And fourth one, you can notice here, this total is called as query settings window. This fourth one, which is known as query settings window. This is known as query settings window. Query settings window. And here one important thing is available. This piece is very important one. It is known as formula bar, which is known as formula bar. Formula bar. Whatever formulas you are applying, those all things we are going to see over there. Okay, I think now you understand. Inside the Power Query Editor window, we have the menu bar, we have the toolbar, we have the queries, and we have the query settings, and we have the formula bar, and we have this is the main work area. We have it. This is called as main work area. You can say this is a sixth one. It is a main work area. It's called as main work area. So these are the 6 things what you can able to notice on the screen now, right? Let me clear the screen. I am clearing it. Now I am able to see, yeah, Tarun, go ahead and try to select here DEPT in the query span. Excellent. Whatever data we have in the Excel, same thing will be reflecting it. Go to the Excel. Go to the Excel. See here, how many DEPT? Go to the DEPT here also. How many rows we are seeing here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 departments we are seeing. Same data we have over there or not? Go and show it over there. Yes, same data we are seeing over there. So we are loading the Excel only, we are loading here. We are loading here, Excel only, we are loading here. Now click on the EMP. Now tell me how many steps are available here already in the query settings, in the query settings window. In query settings window. Yeah, how many steps are already available? 4 steps are available. First source is, suppose someone developed this one and they give it to you. You want to understand this data is coming from Excel or SQL Server or Oracle or Teradata, from where this came you want to understand. Someone given to you. Then you want to understand means always you have to go to the source and you have to observe here. Then you come to know it's coming from where? Excel. And navigation will tell you what tables we selected. That navigation will tell you here. So in the source EMP we have one sheet is available. That sheet data only we are seeing it. What is the kind of this one? Sheet. That sheet data only we are seeing it. Promoting the headers, the first row of the Excel, generally it is going to promote as a header. This is the first row. First row is going to be generated as a header actually. That is what the meaning of here, promoting the headers. Change the types. How system knows EMP number is 123. 123 means what here? 123 means what here? What type of data type it is? Online folks, what type of data type it is? Online folks, whole number. Yeah, it's kind of integer. And ename is ABC they given. ABC means what type of data type it is? ABC means what type of data type it is? You can notice here where is the right mark? Test. And you can also notice here we have something which is known as hire date. Here we are seeing the calendar symbol we are seeing. If I right click on that one, what type of data type it is? Date. Did you provided the data types here? Did you specify anywhere, hey, this column data type is this one, this column data type is this one, somewhere you provided it, or system automatically taken for you? System automatically taken these data types. How system will take these data types is, it will read first 200 rows. First 200 rows it is going to read it. Based on the data values, system will decide, okay, this is this data type, like that. It will observe 200 rows of data, it is going to observe it. Based on the 200 rows of the data, system will decide the data type. That's how it's trying to change the data types accordingly. These 4 steps already we have it. How many steps we have? 4 steps already we have it the moment you imported. Now I want to do one activity by taking help from you people only. I don't want to do it. Here I am seeing the commission column. There I am seeing the nulls. I am seeing it. Observe entire toolbar. And let me know how I can replace null with the 0. How I can replace null with the 0.
By using replace values.
Yeah, by using replace values. Yes, Tarun, please do it. There is option called as replace values. Now we got here the window, observe it. The window name is called as replace values is the window name. We are trying to say as replace one value with another in the selected columns. Can I say the statement is a one transformation? We are replacing one value to other value, right? Can I say it is a one transformation? Yeah. We are transforming one form to another form. We are transforming it. I can say that one. So here, what value to find and what values to replace? 2 boxes we have it. In the first box, type the null. In the second box, type the 0 so that it is going to replace it. Okay, yeah, go ahead and type the null. Yeah. So we are trying to type here null. In the second box, type the 0. Cursor is not blinking. You didn't click it in the box. Inside the box, you have to click. Yeah, that's right. Now we given here null and we given here 0. So we are trying to click on OK. Beautiful. We completed now. You can notice we are able to see here there is no nulls are available. All are replaced with what?
Zeros.
0. Did you notice there one more step is added?
Yeah, replaced value.
And what the step is here, you can see in the formula bar. If you want, I can maximize this formula bar also. We are trying to change the null with what? 0. The step corresponding, what is the formula aligned, the formula we are seeing it. We didn't return this formula. System will write for you. System will write for you, but we'll able to observe this formula, we'll able to observe it. Am I clear? Am I clear? Yeah, good. That's good, Banu. Yeah, next requirement is we did the one transformation, we did it. I want one more requirement, I have it. I have the here salary is 1250 and I have this is the commission is 500. End of the month, how much I need to deposit in his account?
1250 minus 500. Oh, commission plus less.
1250 is the basic salary and 500 is the commission we are providing. 1250 plus 500 is how much? 1750. Like that, I want one column, new column I want, that is known as total salary column I want it. Total salary column I want it. Now again, your task, go and try to observe in the menu bar. If I want to add one new column, which option is going to help you out? Click on that menu bar and try to do it. Yep. Wow, excellent. Add column option is available. Click on that. Now here you can see the second option, which is known as custom column. Custom column is nothing but we are trying to create a new column. We got the window name is called as custom column window. We got it. And it's saying clearly add a column that is computed from the other columns, It is asking new column name, what you want to provide it. I said we want to provide total salary. So provide the total salary. Okay. Now I also want here formula. I want it for the formula purpose, salary plus commission, you want to add it. So these are the available columns. We have a right side, select the salary from that. Then click on the insert button, click on the insert. Now you can notice in between the square brackets, we got the salary column. In Power BI, always we have to write column name inside the square brackets. That is a syntax. Now from the keyboard, type the plus. Excellent. Now take the commission column also from the available columns. Then click on insert. Excellent. Now you can see in the bottom there is it's saying as no syntax errors have been detected. There is no syntax errors are available. Let us go and try to remove one square bracket. Now see here immediately there only one square bracket. Okay, no problem. You can notice here token literal expected. It's showing here error. So now write again commission. Square bracket. Then see here it is having the intelligence. The moment you start typing, automatically give the drop downs. It is a kind of IDE, interactive development environment. Select the commission. Very good. Click on OK. Wow, beautiful. Now you can notice, you can validate the data now. What was the salary we have here? Let me maximize this one. Now you can notice what is the salary? 1250 plus 500. 1250 plus 500 is how much? 1750. So our formula is working better or not? Working. And also this is a step which we added. and the step corresponding is we are saying as total salary, and we are trying to sum up here. Suppose someone created calculation and they given to you, still you are okay, you can go ahead and you can observe here. You got my point? Okay, good. For better understanding purpose, even you want to rename these steps names, you can go ahead and you can rename the steps names. Here, for example, replaced values we have, right? The step name you want to change it, you can go ahead, you can change the name of that one. Yes, right click on that replaced values. There is a rename option is available. So type here replaced null with the zero. Replaced null with the zero. Type it. Replaced null with the zero. Replaced null with the zero. Type it. Replaced space null with the zero. Null with zero. Null with the zero. Enter. Okay, like that, you can put the meaningful naming terminology. You can go ahead and you can put it. You got my point? Okay, good. And also, you can notice what is the data type of the total salary we got here. Let me minimize this one so that I can have more workspace here. And also, this window also I can go ahead and I can adjust like this so that maximum workspace you can see here. Okay, now you can notice I have here total salary column. You can go ahead and you can see this is where we have the total salary column. The total salary column has some problem here. What is the data type of the total salary column? It's showing here ABC123. ABC123 means what? Is it a number? ABC123 means, is it a number? What is the data type it is showing here? System is not understanding anything. It is alphanumeric, right? It is not nowhere right mark we are seeing here, right? In case of DEPIT number, we are seeing the right mark at the whole number. In case of commission, we are seeing the right mark at the decimal number. In case of high data, we are seeing the right mark at the date. ABC123 means system not properly understand what is the data type of this one. You need to correct this one. If you are not correcting this one and you go for the directly report development, if you go for report development, it is going to create unnecessary problems. First, let me show the problem, then I will correct this one. Okay, as of now, whatever work we did, I want to apply this changes and I want to close this window. For that, go to the home button, go to the home menu bar. There you can see first option, close and apply, we have it. Click on the down arrow mark, whatever we are seeing over there. Okay, go ahead, no problem. Now, by default, it is going for the close and apply. It is trying to select here DEPT, EMP, salary, we are seeing it. Now, you can notice in the fields window, we have here, what are the tables we got? DEPT, EMP, salary, 3 tables we are seeing it. Expand the EMP table. Here, whatever columns we calculated, those all things we are seeing or not? Yes. Now I want here DEPT number wise total salary. I want it. Select the DEPT number, then select the total salary also. DEPT number and select the total salary also. Total salary I said. Remove the salary. And also I want the table visualization. I want it. In the visualizations, there is a table. Click on the table. Yes, click on that. Now you can notice we got the table. This is what we are expecting, and also increase the size of the table. You can go to the properties. You can go to the middle one. Yeah, and you can see the value section. Then scroll down. Then you can see the font. We are able to see it somewhere. scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Yeah, font. Increase that to the 20. Increase that to the 20. Increase that to the 20. Okay. Now we are able to see enough. Now we are able to see somewhat bigger size. We're able to see it. But this is what you're expecting outcome. I said clearly, my question is department wise salaries I want to understand. My question is very clear. I want department wise salary. I want it. 10 is displaying something like this. This is what we are expecting. Online folks? No. So why it is not able to sum here automatically is there we have the data type is alphanumeric ABC 1 2 3 we have it. For the total salary there is no default sum is not there. That is the reason it is not summarizing it. In order to do that summarize, we have to change the data type over there. Let us go ahead and try to change the data type. To do that, in the toolbar, we have the edit queries. In the toolbar, we have the edit queries. Click on that, then edit queries. Now again, we are seeing what window? What is the name of the window we are seeing?
DBT. Oh,
What is the name of the window we are seeing? Power Query Editor window, we are seeing it. Power Query Editor window, we are seeing it. Let me clear this red marks here, whatever we have it. I'm clearing this red marks. Now we can see the EMP table and I have here columns and I want to change the data type of this total salary. I want to change to number. Select the total salary header, right click. There we can see the change type. Then select here decimal number. Yes, excellent. Now we change the decimal number. Click on the close and apply. Click on the close and apply. Right. Now you can notice we got here and it's trying to refresh also, but still looks like it is not showing properly. It's not showing properly. We can correct this one. To correct this, go to the values before the properties. We have the values. This one. Yeah, click on that. Now here we are seeing the total salary drop down. We are seeing it. Click on the drop down. There you can see the sum. Sum option is available. Click on the sum. Now you can notice beautiful. We got here on which department we are spending more. On which department we are spending more.
total sal.
Online folks.
30, sir.
Yeah, are you able to hear now? Are you able to hear me now? Okay, that's good, Banu. That's good. So what I was trying to say is we are able to develop by taking one Excel sheet. We developed here one pie chart kind of thing we developed, and we are able to answer which department is taking more money expenditure wise. Then we're able to answer 30 department. That's what we are trying to cover in this chapter. If you go to this chapter, we taken the MS Excel we taken as input, then we opened that one, and these are the three tables what we worked on. And we know in the Power Query Editor we have 5 main parts are available. You know what you mean by menu bar now, what you mean by query span, what you mean by query setting span, what is the meaning of work area, where we have the formula bar, we know it. And I'm giving the requirement as replace the null value with the 0. You got chance to see how to type the null, how to type the 0. And we are doing next one, creating the total salary column. So total salary and how to write the formula, those things we are aware of it. And we know how to observe the output also, we observed it. And also if you want to rename one column ename to employee name, that is just you have to right click on this ename, then we can go ahead and we can rename as the employee name, you can rename it. And we got chance to see the data types. These are the data types, what we have: decimal number, fixed decimal number, whole number, percentage, like that. And any column is not identified properly, we know how to change the column data type, we are aware of it. Tomorrow I'll talk about how to do the filtering, those things I'll talk about it. Till here we completed today, and everyone I'm expecting you to practice till here. And you can also download this material whatever I am showing here. If you want to your local desktop, you want it, go to the Power BI level, that is github.com, RRI Tech, and Power BI level you have to go. If you want, I can go and I can paste in the chat also. I can paste this link. I'm pasting in the chat, I am pasting this link. Go to that link, and in the right side you see the green button which is known as code. In the code we can also see one of the option called as download zip, download compressed file. You can go and you can download this one. If you click on this, you are going to get one file which is named as kind of like this name, it will come into the picture. We'll get Power BI master.zip, we are going to get it. Once you got this one, right click on this, then we are extracting here, means you are going to get this kind of Power BI master, we are going to get it. Then we'll see all this material, whatever we have here, basically lab data, here also lab data, docs, here also docs, images, here also images, all the things, whatever you are seeing in the web page, everything will be seeing in the local machine. Am I clear online, folks? Banu, Manohar, Manasa, Venu, Rajni, Sagar.
Yes.
Okay.
So
And
one thing,
also, yeah,
sir,
Manohar.
if you like, we need to generate one report daily from Excel, and we are uploading it to that Power BI services. At
Okay.
daily particular time, that Excel is updating daily. So daily at particular time, we need to update the data in that report.
Possible.
Do we do
So
it manually or?
no, not manually, not manually. Once you publish this one right here,
Yes.
see, let us say I given some name, I given DD, I given the name. Okay, don't mind about the name. Then we are trying to publish here, my workspace, and we are trying to publish. So it's trying to publish now. Once publishing is completed, let us open this one. We are trying to open it. Now, okay, I'm selecting here. Then it is opened here. Now you can notice here carefully, I have the report what I developed it, that report I am seeing here. This report is coming from one data set actually. If you go to the workspaces, I mean my workspaces, then you'll see the data sets and data flows. You can go to the refresh here descending order. So this is the DD one, what I got chance to publish it. So DD is the data set now, right? Here we have the option called as refresh, schedule refresh option we have, right? Here you can go and you can select here what is my, I will talk more about the gateway. Once you publish your gateway, then we are going to select here what type of file. It is called data.xls file, right? And here you can select the schedule refresh at what time you want it. You can select the time. Got it?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Got it.
Yeah. Anything. It may not be with the Excel. It may be tomorrow SQL Server or Oracle, whatever it is. People are going to do the ETL. Once they completed the ETL job, let's say night 12 o'clock they completed. We'll take buffer time as 3 hours or 4 hours buffer time. We'll take it and we're going to schedule 4 o'clock. We are going to schedule it. Okay. Right. That
Okay.
functionality is simple. We are going to do with the gateway help. We are going to take it. This gateway is a intermediate software that will be acting as a refresh data. These all activities will be taken care by this gateway. I'll talk about more that later. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow, same time. Bye-bye. Anyone who are joined today only, do you have any questions, folks?
This
Before going
conference
for
will now be recorded.
next topic, I would like to ask you some questions. How many cardinalities available? This cardinalities is a generic one. Yesterday you got chance to see it. The moment you go here, you're seeing the cardinality, right? How many cardinalities we have here?
4.
4. Okay. So we have 4 cardinalities. Number 1, that is known as one-to-many relation. One-to-many relation. Number 2, we have here, let me put here, one-to-one relation. Then we have here one-to-many relation. Then we have here many-to-one relation.
Many-to-many relation.
Then we have here many-to-many relation. Okay, how many cardinalities available?
4.
Now, many-to-many is nothing but cross join. So many-to-many in old version of the old versions of Power BI not supported. Okay, in recent versions it is supporting it, but old versions of Power BI it's not support. Many-to-many is not there. Okay, but this version, whatever we have now, those versions, this also it is supporting. Many-to-many is nothing but it's kind of composite model. Whenever we are going, at that moment we are going to use it. Like we not have really common column, and we have to join those things. At the moment, one record in one table mapped with n number of records in another table, that kind of things, we'll go for it. And by this time, dimension table and fact table, right? So fact to dimension, what type of cardinality possible. If I given the fact table to you and if I given the dimension table to you, then what type of cardinality you think like it's possible?
Many to one.
Dimensional is objective.
Excellent. Many to one. So on fact table, always select with the dimension table many to one. For example, I have here some sales table is available. This is a sales table, let us say. In the sales table, and I have, let us say, one more table called as customer table is available. There is a possibility customer Ram may be purchasing n number of transactions, he may be doing it. One day he might be purchased mobile, another day he may be purchased one TV, another day he may purchased with some AC, something like that. So one record will have here many transactions. So this is a many to one relation. One customer may do a number of transactions. So always, most of the cases, fact to dimension, what type of cardinality possible means many to one only it's possible. Even if you take the, this is a customer is a dimension table. Similarly, if you take one more dimension table, it's called as date or calendar, we are trying to take it. Date. In one day, for example, today, 11th February, okay, 21, on one day, a number of transactions possible or not? I may go and I can take one transaction. Vinod can go and can do one transaction. Raz can go and can do one transaction. So on one day, a number of transactions possible or not? Possible. So from this fact table to this dimension table also, we have many to one relation only. Many to one relation only we have it. Let's say we have the geography table, which is known as locations table is available. And the locations table is a dimension table. Let's say one of the location is called as Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, a number of transactions are possible or not?
No.
Possible. So mostly any fact table to dimension table, if we take it, we have the many to one relationship only, we are going to use it. Many to one relationship only, we are going to use it. Okay, we got that point very clearly. Now next question is without join, or I can say instead of join word, better to use in the Power Query editor window. In the modeling window, better to use relationship word. Without relationship between two tables, will we get right data? If we develop without relationship between tables, there is no relationship, then will you get the right data or wrong data? Yesterday we saw it.
Wrong data.
Yeah, we get the wrong data, we will get it. We saw yesterday wrong data, we saw it. Then we went back and we created the relationship. Then it was showing properly, it is showing. Okay, next, fifth question I want to ask you. Power BI creates relationships automatically based on what? It's creating, what is that?
Column names.
Excellent. Column names. If I have the column names are same, then it's creating the relationship automatically based on the common column name. If column name is not same, then we are not able to create automatically. We are going manually and we are able to create it. Next. Can you create joins manually if column names are different? Can you create joins manually if column names are different?
Yes.
Yes, we can able to create manually, can create it. If column names are same, system will take care for you. If column names are different, then you have to go ahead and you need to provide manually, we have to provide the joins. Manually, we have to provide the joins. Okay, we are good with that. Then seventh is we need to understand today directions. We have to understand today. I will talk about what is this direction of the joins. Here you see one interesting thing is direction, cross filter direction. I have the single here and I have the both here. When to use single, when to use both, what is the significance of this one, we need to understand. Shall we go and try to learn this piece? Okay. Yes, now let me go and try to apply as of now whatever we did. Now we documented properly the questions, excellent. Then we are going here. Good. So we know now what you mean by auto detect during the load, creating the relationships we know, and creating the relationships manually we covered yesterday. And based on that one, we know now cardinality is what, many to one, one to one, one to many to many. What is the meaning? Okay, relationships with a many to many cardinality and understanding additional options also we know it. Now cross filter direction is something what we are trying to learn about now. The cross filter direction option can have one of the following settings. One is called as both, second is called as single. So for filtering purpose, both tables are treated as if they are single table. If you given the both tables together, it is going to consider as a single table. For example, I have the product name column in both the tables. And we applied product name is equal to, let us say, table. We applied, product name is equal to, let's say, AC we given. It is going to filter from both the tables. It is going to filter that one because it considers both the table as a single table. The both settings works well with a single table that has a number of lookup tables that surrounded it because it's going to consider as a single table. An example is a sales actual table with a lookup table for its department. I have now two tables are available here. One is sales actual table and we have the other table called as department table. This configuration is often called as a star schema configuration or a central table with several lookup tables. So sales table we are going to keep in the middle and surrounded by we are having a number of tables. One of the table is department table is the one of the table. And the schema is called as star schema. I hope you got chance to know about types of schemas in my video. How many types of schemas we learned? In the video of the OBW blog, I asked the people, yeah, 3 types of schema, right? There I was explaining about the what is star schema, what is star schema, what is snowflake schema, that I might be explaining the data version 3, I might be explained it. So same star schema, what it is trying to talk about here. A central table with several lookup tables. That is nothing but fact table we are going to keep in the center and surrounded by we are going to keep a number of dimension tables. However, if you have 2 or more tables, also have lookup tables with some in common, then you would not want to use both settings. 2 or more tables that also have lookup tables. 2 or more tables means what? It's not the central table only. Other table also has some lookup table. Kind of it is snowflake schema. It's kind of what? Snowflake schema. In case of snowflake schema, then we are not looking for the both option. Okay, in case of star schema, we can go ahead and we can keep the both, but snowflake schema, we are not looking for that. To continue the previous example, in this case, you also have a budget sales table. One more fact table we are introducing that is known as budget sales table that records target budgets for each department. Again, we have the department is common. Here also department is common. It is sales actuals corresponding department. It is a budget sales corresponding to department. The department table is connected to both the sales as well as budget table. Avoid the both settings for this kind of configuration. Did you know I used to tell one point that is known as conformed dimension. Conformed dimension is the one point I used to tell it. Here department in this example is conformed dimension only. Conformed dimension is a dimension which has joins with two or more fact table. Here department is the one table which is joining with the budget sales table and also which is joining with the sales actuals table. One dimension table is connected with the two or more fact tables, then it is called as conformed dimension. In case of conformed dimensions, wherever we have, what is this recommendation is avoid the both settings for this kind of configurations. Is this point is clear when to go for both, when to not go for both?
Clear.
Okay. While you're doing it, one of the example, you will get more clarity. Now next is available here single. The most common default direction. This is what you're going to use as a default. That means you have 100 scenarios are available, means 99.99 scenarios will use the single only. Okay, which means filtering choices is connected table work on the table where values are being aggregated. If you import a power pivot in Excel 2013 or earlier data model, all will have a single direction only. So actually, you know what? I said Power BI Desktop is a derived product of Power Pivot, Power View, and Power Creator. Even you know what? Earlier in 2013, that days, people used to call this tool as Power Pivot tool only. People used to call. In that level, there is no both option actually. We have only single option only. We have it. If you go to the drop down here and you see, you will not have two. Only one we have it. Actually, this drop down itself is not there. Only single option only we have it at that moment. Now in the recent versions, they faced some kind of both also scenarios we required. So they introduced this option, they introduced it. Okay, that's cool. Now, for more information about when to choose cross filter direction, see understanding additional options. Okay, let us go and try to see this one. Understanding additional options. We have here understanding additional options. Yep. So here we have the understanding additional options. Here one example will be there. This is what the example. Okay, before coming to this one, let me go in order so that we'll get more clarity. So we are here. I will talk about this one anyhow. This is also available in the same page. It is available. We'll walk through that also. Now, what this paragraph is talking about? Make this relationship active. When checked, the relationship serves as the active default relationship. In cases where there is more than one relationship between two tables, the active relationship provides a way for Power BI Desktop to automatically create visualizations that include both the tables. What is the meaning of this one? If you see this diagram here, I have where is the diagram? Oh, it's not there. Yeah, this one. You can notice how many joins we have between these two things. An employee role and project tickets. Okay, employee when it's submitted, employee when it is opened. Who is opening the ticket and who is I can say submit, who is opened by and who is submitted by?
Employee.
Both are employee only, right? That is the reason I want to know who opened this ticket. I want to know who cleared the ticket. I can say who solved that one. Let's say I forgot my password, I forgot it. Then I am the employee. I am going to submit, hey, I forgot the password. Can you please reset my password? Then another employee support side guy is going to resolve that one, is going to submit it. So here we have two joins are available. If I have two relationships are available, which one system has to take as active? Which one system has to take as active? That's where we need to select here what you want to take as a default active. Then you may ask one question, sir, even though we have two or more things here, even though we have two or more things here, we are selecting only one active, right? Other one is useless, right? Why you are keeping two? That is immediately a question what you are going to ask it. Yes, we have the relationship means the formulas, whenever we are writing the DAX formulas, we can take the inactive joins, we can take and we can make the system to calculate based on this join. Are you getting my point? DAX formula based on inactive join in Power BI. Google it. DAX formula based on inactive join in Power BI. Active versus inactive guidance and using relationship in calculate columns. Okay. So here you can notice we have three relations. We have it 1, 2, 3, 3 or 4 relations are available. We are trying to say as use relationship. We are saying fact internet sales and dim date based on what column we are using here?
Due date key.
Due date key column. If you see carefully, due date key column is not active, but we have the relation. And if you see another example, in this case, we are trying to calculate this one based on what column? Ship date key. Even though ship date key and due date key columns are not active, while I am calculating some measure, I can go ahead and I can use inactive relationship based on calculations. I can do it. We are doing the calculation based on what now? Inactive relationship. Is it clear this point?
Sir, can you repeat again, sir?
Okay. Now, okay, for example, let us assume this is not there. That piece is not there. If I say simply sum, if I am writing means how it is going to calculate the sum? Whatever active join is available, based on the active join, it is going to create the sum, right?
Yes.
If you give like this, then what will happen is based on the due date key and date key matching rows only, it will take and give the sales amount. If you use this one based on the shift date key and date key matching things only, it's going to give the sales amount. That's the reason you can notice here, I have here 2005, sales by order date is this much, sales by due date is this much, sales by ship date is this much. This is actually active join. This is active join. This is our calculated one, what you did here. This is our one more calculated one, what we did here. Is all are same or different?
Yes, same.
Same. Where is the same?
Oh, no, no.
Oh, no, sorry, no, it's not same. Yeah, the amount is different. Yeah.
Order date, due date, and sales ship date. So based on the join, the amounts are changing. Based on the join, the amounts are changing.
No.
Anyhow, while you are doing the real work, you come to know, I mean, in the DAX formulas, I'll be covering this kind of examples I'll be covering. So you people understand now one point very clearly. There is a possibility you may need to create here multiple joins. But Power BI will not accept more than one join to be active at a time. So we have to select only one as a active. For example, if you go here, let us say I am trying to take, for example, only location. I am trying to drag and drop onto the job. I am trying to drag and drop. Then I got here one more thing. What is the difference we are seeing between these two lines? One is dotted line, one is thick line, right?
Yes, bonded line.
Yeah. If you see carefully, double click on this one, then otherwise go for your manage relationships we have, right? Click on this manage relationships. You can notice EMP DEPT number, DEP DEPT number it's selected, EMP job, DEPT location it's selected. This join is, you know very clearly, this is based on what? DEPT number one, that's thick line. Thick line is what happened here?
Selected.
Active. That's what we're seeing here, thick line. And this is not selected. That is the reason it's showing as what? Dotted line. For example, I am removing this, I am activating this, then I can say, okay. Then you notice this is now becoming as a dotted, this is becoming as a thick. That means that is active now.
Thick one is active.
Okay.
Thick one is
Based on
active
the
now.
key column or unique key, it will automatically select the, take the columns, right, sir?
Based on?
Based on, can we call these columns or key columns or unique keys? Like D name or location?
D name or no. Just for example, I connected actually this location and job I connected. Just for example, actually location and job, why you will connect it?
Okay.
Hyderabad and manager, why you will connect it?
But at a time we'll use only one relationship.
Yeah, even though we have many relationships here, at a time we can able to use the one relationship. That's what I want to demonstrate here. That's what I am creating it.
Yes, I understood.
But why? What is the need of this number of things? Is tomorrow I want to calculate based on the this join. Then I can use in the DAX formulas. Are you getting my point?
Sir.
Okay. If this relation is not there, if the inactive relation is not there, then I cannot use relationship. I cannot tell it. If I want to say use relationship means there should be relation, even though it is active or inactive doesn't matter. It is active or inactive doesn't matter. There should be relation between fact internet sales and dim date. There should be relation. Then only I can say use relationship. I can use this function. In order to use this function, I should have a relationship. It may be inactive also. It is okay. Got it? Okay, now I am trying to make these relationships. Here, whatever we have the DEPT number, Y is DEPT number, I am trying to make as a active. Let me remove this. Let me make this active. And we are trying to delete other two things. I don't want it. I am trying to delete it. So this one I don't want it. This one also we don't want it. We are deleting it. So we are clear about one point. Okay, we can have multiple relations, we can have it, but at a time we are going to have only one as a active. But why you are creating multiple relationships? Tomorrow, if I want to do some calculations based on inactive relationship, I should have the placeholder. That's what we are creating it. Okay. Now the next point is, where is that? Okay. Now make a relationship active done. Understanding relationships. We already did yesterday this activity, we did it. We have the project hours is one table, and we have the company project is another table. We are trying to create the report. We got here all 256 because we don't have the join properly. Then we went and we created the join. Then once we created the join, we're able to see this things properly. 31, 77, 148. We got chance to say yesterday, right?
Yes.
So that is done. Now, understanding relational options, we know now automatic relationship updates. Okay, what is the meaning of this automatic relationship updates? You can manage how Power BI treats and automatically adjusts relationships in our reports and models. To specify how Power BI handles relationship options, select File, Options and Settings options from Power BI Desktop, and then select Data Load in the left pane. Situation is actually today you are giving one-to-one relationship. You are giving it between two tables. You are trying to give one-to-one relationship. You are giving it today. Today got chance to see the data, and this is the one table we have it, and this is another table we have it. You given okay Ram studied. Okay, this is a person table. Let us say assume like that, and this is the degrees table. Let us say assume like that. Ram studied. Let us say BE he studied it, and we have one-to-one mapping. So you decided today it is a one-to-one relationship. Okay, and Vinod also studied here, and we observed he did, let us say, okay, something BTech, something like that. This is also one-to-one relationship. Today we have this kind of data. Based on the data you given, the relationship between this is one-to-one, right? But there is a possibility. After 10 years, after let us say some 10 years, Ram thought like, okay, if I have the law, then it will be very good. Then there is a possibility you may do the law degree also, right? If in that case, then what will happen? Ram has now 2 degrees. He has one is BE, second is law degree also he has it. At that moment, one-to-many relationship. When you are doing the development, it was one-to-one only. But after some years, what happened is this becoming now one-to-many relationship. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
How to handle this kind of situations? Today, based on the data, based on your understanding, you said like it is one-to-one, that is correct today. But tomorrow, it is changes are occurring, then how we are going to handle? That kind of situation only we are going to select here. Automatically detect column types and headers. Okay, not that one. Import relationship from data source on first load. Auto detect new relationship after data is loaded. Update other relationships when refreshing data. Yeah, this one. What is the second option? Update or delete relationships when refreshing data. This is excellent one. At the same time, very dangerous one also. In my scenario, whatever I said, one-to-one automatically one-to-many updating means it is excellent one. That is okay. Some cases what will happen is generally people will maintain in the tables when this record is loaded. Timestamp they will be maintaining. In the two tables, let us say we have here product table, we have here product table, and we have here sales table. In both the tables, I have here timestamp. Okay, processing date. This processing date is just for us to understand when this record is came here. It is not meant for join purpose. It is not meant for join purpose. If you select this kind of columns, what will happen is there is a possibility it may create join based on the processing date, and none of the records will be matching. You'll get the no data in our reports. That's what the dangerous option we have here. There is a reason by default it will not be selected in our case. If you want, you can go on, you can observe here. Go to the file menu. There you can notice we have options and settings. Then we have here options. If you go to the options, you will get one window. Yeah, here you can notice Data load, security, relationship setting somewhere will be there. Data load, updates, regional settings, privacy. There is that option. Yeah, this one. We have here current file, data load. You can notice here update or delete relationship when using it. You can also read the tooltip. They given very clearly the tooltip. When refreshing queries already loaded to the model, find the existing relationship between tables, such as foreign keys in a relation table, and update them. This might remove relationships created manually after the data was imported, or introduce new relationships. If you have row-level security that relies on relationships that are removed, it might make your model less secure. So that is the reason we are not selecting that option. Am I clear? Okay. That's what the option what we have here. Automatic relationship updates meaning. And we know these options, just go and try to refer it, you'll be able to understand. Now, future updates to the data require a different cardinality. Yeah, that's what I said, given the example, person and subjects table, person and degrees table. One person today may have one-to-one relationship, tomorrow you may have one-to-many, then how we are going to handle that kind of example you're trying to give here. Normally, Power BI Desktop can automatically determine the best